Hello guys! Now we're on day 2 and as promised we're going to make some shadow puppets today, but first, did you remember to wash your hands? Yes, okay, no. We're going to need a lot of stuff, but specifically we're going to need your mum and dad to help because there's some cutting to do and some wires to cut. Yes, and then you're going to make your own simple shadow puppets and have some fun. In the end, you can actually have a little concert with your shadow puppets for your mum and dad. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward. Let's see, where's Uncle Swanee? Yes. Before I forget, remember to have a few things ready. Also a piece of paper so that we can add what we did to journal. That's a big word. Uncle Swanee will explain what you did yesterday. And then we can add that to our book that we made. See you tomorrow. So let's start with our book. We made a book yesterday. If you didn't catch that, you can go to my channel and then you'll see how we did that. And we're going to add a paper each day of our journey here while we are fighting this virus with the world. So maybe the first page you're going to say maybe how I felt today. That would be yesterday then. What I did not like. And you just write a few sentences on that. And also how did you feel. And how did this whole staying in the home make you feel. And then what you do is you just add the paper to your book. You can remember that I told you not to tighten the knots. So you can just add that paper here to your book in the back. And when we're done with all of this, we're going to have a nice fat book. And in a year's time, we're going to look back and we're going to look at all the experiences we had during this time. Today we're going to make shadow puppets. And I think let's start with the puppets. It's really easy. Shadow puppets originated in the East, which is ironic while we think of that. So what I do is I usually go on the internet or I take a coloring book and I look for pictures that has good and clear outlines. Like you will see without any imagination that this is a snake, for instance, or a little dog, or a rhino, or I have a bunny here.
Or a giraffe. Yes, and there's another snake. I bet I made 2 of that. Cool. So, yeah, I actually thought of maybe a dinosaur, because you guys like dinosaurs. Anything that has a clear outline. So ask Mum and Dad to go on the internet and look for something that has a clear outline. So then, before I
cut it out, it all depends on what you're going to use for your screen. I decided to color mine. You can see that. I already showed you that. There's some colors here and there. Because sometimes the colors are visible through the screen and that makes the shadow puppet just so much more interesting. Then you get a scissors and you cut it out. You cut the whole thing out. And you can ask Mum and Dad to cut it out for you also or to help you.
maybe just do the tiny bit hard and cut the ear of the rhino. But it's fine. How can I use? I can anything. Cut all the lines. Remember that it's going to be shadows, so you need to really try and cut the detail, not just a rough work. Cut it out like that.
Okay. And you can have more than one. If you have a brother and a sister, let them do different animals. Or animals are always the most fun because they are recognizable in a shadow. Where humans, when you have human coloring pictures, they all look the same. So yeah, as I said, you can do dinosaurs and stuff like that. I don't know if that's going to be, let's see, there's an eye there. And let's do another eye there, for instance. I hope it's going to be, it's going to be a bit of a wacky little bunny. No worries. Okay, or you can cut it out. Ask Mum and Dad. I'll just fold mine and then just cut out the eyes. Maybe you have different characters and you can play around with that. Okay, so now what we do is you can either get a straw like that. one that can bend, or just a normal straw if you have that at home. Otherwise, maybe a delf stick or any kind of stick. I just think a society stick would be a bit too thin for the purpose that we're going to use it for. And then you can have some sellotape and wire. You'll see why. And what you ask your dad to get you pliers and cut a little tiny piece of wire, not much, just a little piece like that. And then let's do the delf stick first. So the whole idea is to get the stick to stand like that. Okay, so you take your sellotape or masking tape and you just leave a bit of bending space over there. Okay, you can actually also put a bit of glue on there. Okay, but now you see that's too long. Hey, so now when you do that, you just cut that off. Okay, see there, and then we'll take a piece of masking tape again. Okay, make sure it's nice and firm. Now we can actually close that big hole that I just cut in there. See, and there you have your puppet already with a straw. And I mean, it can be the one that does not bend or bend. It's just, I like the plastic about it, so that's why I use it. Just straighten that up a bit and then put it in there. Okay, so now it's a bit tighter, so now you can bend it. You can actually bend the plastic one also pretty nicely. And then you just take the masking tape again. Or sellotape, and then you just put that there. And you can make as many as you like. Okay, cool. So now we're going to go to our shadow puppet screen or box. So I looked for some other boxes, but that's the only one that I got here at home. So I decided to use that. I'll take a cleaner paper later on, and I just put it on there and then mark it with a Koki. But now I need to go a bit smaller because I need to paste that into the box. So I'm going to go a bit smaller, so I already did that, 1 centimeter in. So I'm going to draw a line, and draw a line, so it'll be nice and neat, and draw another line. Okay, and the last one, so there. And then you can ask Mum or Dad again. Just put that in, okay, go a bit farther, so what we do is, we take the glue and we paste that in, or just glue that little space there. We glue that so that you can glue the paper to there. Okay, cool. Now you get a clean paper. So now you can do anything. You can actually have, those sandwich papers. I don't have that at the moment, so I'm going to just use normal paper because it's actually thin enough to throw a shadow. So you take that and you glue that into there. And then you have your shadow box screen. And now, let's just clear this up a bit. You have shadow puppets. And it can keep you busy the whole day. You take just a normal bed lamp of Mum and Dad or yours, and then you can have shadows. And see, the colors are there. So I would color it in. There you are. And you can have a little story. Oh, Mr. Rhino, what happened to your horn? I don't know. Somebody shot me with a little thingy, and now I'm without a horn. Fortunately, I it will grow back again. Oh, Mr. Rhino, I'm so happy. There you are, and you can tell a story and have a little concert.